Esther's comments about her parents in the sixth paragraph, lines 51 through 61, imply that blank. Let's take a look at this paragraph here. This whole paragraph right here. She never heard her mama spoken of, never heard of her papa, never worn a black frock. The connotation here being that you would wear a black frock if you were mourning someone. So she had never worn a kind of clothing used for mourning, say her, kind of her parents. Never been shown her mother's grave. There's no grave that she's visiting. Never told where it was. Never been taught to pray for any relation. So never been taught kind of what the status of her parents are. And that when she kind of broaches the subject with the servant, she doesn't get any response. So what would that lead us to believe? That she's not very observant? Not really. Seems that those would kind of be hard things to miss, that she didn't notice ever going to her mother's grave. She is overly curious. Maybe not overly curious. Kind of makes sense that a kid would want to know who her parents are. Her parents are certainly dead. They're not certainly dead because there aren't these kind of markers that they are dead. Remembering a period of mourning, visiting a grave. Her godmother did not raise her well. Nothing to suggest that. Her parents may still be alive. There's these little clues here that she'd never been to a grave, that she'd never mourned for anyone, that they may still be alive. And if the servant is going to give a very kind of terse response right there, it probably makes sense that they weren't dead. If a child asks that, you might try and kind of soften the blow, use euphemisms to say oh, well, they're not here anymore. If they're still alive and say doing something unsavory in the eyes of the servant or society in general, it might be better to kind of cut that thread of conversation off there. So our best answer is D here. Let's go ahead and choose that. And we're good. Okay, let's move on.